Hi guys. I thought I'd make a Christmas card today with you. Um, I saw one very much like this on YouTube, but I knew I had older stamp sets that I could use to make this. So you don't always have to have the newest stamps. Sometimes you can look back in your stamps and you'll have something that will work. On the sample one that I made, I used some glimmer paper and for the cups. Die cut them, and when I die cut them, I only have one die. So what I did was, so they go in different directions, I die cut one this way, and then I turned the paper on its back, turned another one, cut another one, and then when you turn it, you'll have your two cups. If you use plain paper, it doesn't matter because you can turn the paper over, but this has just glimmer on one side. I used, for the cups, I used Cup of Christmas, and for the snowflake I used Giving Gifts dies. It just had a small snowflake, and I had another one too, but I can't give credit anywhere because it's on my wall, so I don't know the company or anything about that one. And I certainly could have used the same snowflake for each, and it would have been fine. The let's see. No. I was wondering about the, okay, in the Cup of Christmas, I also had the candy cane dies, and I cut the solid one out of white and the striped one out of red, and then glued them together. Then I just used one of our scallop oval punches, and also there were, I don't know if I brought that up, the one with the spoons. Yep, I think it was this one right here, Hug in a Mug, that I got the spoons from. Now the whipped cream on top, I used the top of our tree builder punch for the whipped cream. So let's just make one, and I'm making it a little different this time because I just used scraps for this, and those are gone. So, whoops, excuse me, excuse my head. Okay, and I just used, I wanted green, but I wanted some subtle background, so I just used some paper that I had. But anything you want, or you could use red background and change your cups to green. Oh my goodness, I guess I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I 3D'd the cups, and these I cut out of glimmer paper, and I did the same thing. I cut one, then turned the paper over, cut the other one. That way I have two matching ones going in opposite directions. This one I was going to show you how I did it. This one it didn't matter because you can cut it's just plain paper, so you can cut two the same and then flip one over. This one I was going to use soft suede and the sponge just to give it some dimension. See how different that looks than this one. This is flat, and this makes you think that it's curved like a real cup. So if I hadn't dropped it out of reach, I would do one, but all I did was just go in like this until I got it the way I wanted it. And coming in from the outside, your outside will be a little darker, and that's what you want, okay, if you choose to do plain paper. What I did with the tops of the trees to make them more like whipped cream, I took a gray pencil and just made some marks on it, just where the indents are, just to make it look like it's more three-dimensional. They don't have to be in any order. Just make some marks, and it makes it look more layered, like whipped cream. Then what I did was I took a blade and my cutting pad, and I just made a slit in each. And I had both of my slits on the right side, but you certainly could turn these over just like we did the others, and have one going one way and one going another. But what I did was then slip the candy cane in as far down as I wanted it, and obviously it's too long, so what I did was just cut off the bottom, and I did that with both. I had most things done so you wouldn't have to watch me do all the mundane little things, but there. And then I 3D'd my mugs on. I 3D'd these on. I glued the stars, the snowflakes. And I glued the spoons flat. And I did the spoons out of gold foil. Oh, here's the other snowflake right there. And I did the snowflakes out of white glimmer paper. So there's a lot of shimmer and shine on these, which is kind of nice for Christmas. And then I 3D'd the sentiment on there. On the inside, all I did was I stamped that, put it on some of the matching paper, and put it on the inside. And I had a little candy cane, a partial candy cane in the hug in a mug, and I just kind of added a little decoration there. So look around. There are lots of ways you could use the stamps that you have, or the punches that you have, the dies, and you may find that you have a lot more to work with than you think. I hope you're having a great week, and I guess that's it. I was going to say I have eye surgery this past Monday by the time you see this, so I'm hoping I'm back making cards by the time you see this. Everybody says it's an easy surgery, so that's what I'm counting on. Thank you.